Hello everyone, how you all doing? So what I'm going to do here is show you some drinks or healing herbal mixtures that I've gotten for pancreatic care. So the other day I did a fluke worm video because that's worst case scenario worm, because all the other three worms, ringworm, I think it is, the other two types, not ropeworm, just those three normal worms, you can get little things from the pharmacy for. So that's why I made that video the other day aimed at flukes, because they're the hardest one to get rid of. So anyway, they can also get into your pancreas. Even the normal worms, which I've forgotten the name of conveniently right now. We'll see it in the rest of the video. They can burrow their way into your pancreas and gallbladder and stuff. And so I was thinking about, using this as an opportunity. Every time I heal, I use it as an opportunity to go try and, get it out further, not just what's like if there's something wrong with me or something, but to just use it as a full clearing, if you know what I mean, to kind of push to another level of cleanliness in that organ or in that area, or whatever I'm targeting. So in this case it's basically digestion, with really the focus on bile. So I've got choleretics here and chalagogues. We'll see that in the other part of the video. They're choleretics and chalagogues. So now I've forgotten how to say it, and I just said it. Choleretics, they we'll see the list, but they are helping with the liver to create bile, and even turmeric's one, which is interesting. Then there's the chalagogues like wormwood, which are helping to clear, the digestive system and all that, but actually the actual bile. So, and specifically in the area of, parasitic cleansing. So I thought, I need this little list, and I got a little list of choleretics and chalagogues, and then I went just to the herbal shop, and I just found that these are really good, so I'm actually really happy. These are just little capsules, they're just digestive enzymes, so let's actually do that first, because these two are better mixes, they're awesome. So I just got my light here, hopefully we can read it. But you can see there it's got all the sugar things there. It's got protease even, and amylase. For instance, amylase is in honey. And if you put a little bit of honey on a salad, it helps you break down the carbohydrates of the salad. So these are just helping digestion. And protease is in like papaya. I think lipase helps you with fats. So it's got bromelains. I don't know what that tilactase is. Lactase, it just says. Maybe, oh yeah, it is just lactase then, isn't it? And then cellulase, which I haven't studied either, but bromelains, they're in pineapple. And it's interesting, I bought a pineapple before I bought this, so that's good. I was on the right track just instinctively. But the reason I wanted this one is because of the gentian root. See, it's got gentian in there, and gentian was actually on the list, as we'll see, because I've got to shoot this video in parts. So we'll research into that, and we'll see the list. And you can read there why gentian is in there, according to their view, whoever makes this, Herbs of Gold. So that's nothing like just too special. The reason is because it's in capsules, it's dead. You'd want to get, ultimately that from an actual pineapple, an actual papaya, actually a little bit of honey, you know what I mean, instead of dried like this. But I was there, and it had gentian in it, so I bought it because of the gentian, really, because I can't find it anywhere around here. We don't have like big tea shops or something with like walls full of teas or anything. So this one though, I think that's the word I was looking for, threadworm and pinworm. You see that's on there, threadworm and pinworms. I call them just the normal worms because all those, you know, and ringworms and stuff, they're quite easy to get rid of compared to like flukes or something. Or if there is, hold on, sorry, I'm not going to say that. Alright, so just, I like this because it's really, really hardcore. It's really strong. And so it just reminds me of my tinctures, and I like it because of its strength. It's not like a shitty mix. They've done a good job. What I found interesting was what it says here. See there, it says 10 drops. You start on 10 drops 3 times a day. Then move to 20, it says. Hold on. It says, you know, week 2, you go to 20 drops. Week 3, you go to 30 drops 3 times a day. And that, apparently they say, is the maintenance dose. So you stay on 30. So you actually got to work your way up. And that's something that I thought about when I had my tincture business back in Uruguay. That's how I used to try and tell people to do it too, and I didn't even study that. I just instinctively told people to do that because, you know, you've got to watch out at the start. You don't know if someone has a reaction to it or something. So anyway, this has got walnut in it, clove, and wormwood. So it's it's all 3 of the hardcore ones, right? So it's very much targeting worms. And then this one is like, you can kind of see it in there, it's like a thick white thing, thick white mixture like thistle, and actually it's got thistle in it. And I've done a video on thistle before, I think. So this also has cinnamon in it, which is interesting, curcumin, globe artichoke, that actually helps you produce bile in the liver, so these are choleretics. And it also has, I don't know what this is, I want to research this, Perilla frutescens, and I don't know Perilla. I thought it might have olive leaf extract in it, but I don't think it does. And it just says flavolignans in there as well. So the main things are curcumin, cinnamon, globe artichoke, and Perilla, which I'm not sure what that is. I don't think I've even heard. I think I might have heard of it, but I've never studied it or looked at it. So yeah, anyway, and that's like a white mixture. That's also really good. I could actually take quite a bit of that. This one is just so hardcore, you know. And it's at the level of drops. This is, you know, mils. You take 15 mil at a time. So you know this is hardcore because they're measuring it in drops as well. And yeah, I really like that one. So I just want to show them, and now we'll research into it more.